Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Runescape 3. I'm feeling a little bit better today. It's Friday morning and I've had a chance to recuperate a bit. Doctors say things are going well. My meds are working pretty nicely, so catch my breath a little bit easier than I used to. Not perfect, but I'm almost there. I do want to say real quick, thank you very much to those who've been sending me messages and being supportive about my sickness and all that stuff. I got 3 different messages from people saying just stay healthy and take it easy, so thank you all very much. I appreciate it big time. And yeah, alright, so last time we were dealing with some slaughtered monks, yeah? And we think the elves are responsible, and they told us to go down to this blue circled area, so that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, crystals! Can't click on... No, okay. Well, I'm just gonna fall... Whoop, who are you? Okay. I thought I could click on him for a second. Oh! Oh! I hereby retract my belief that the elf was responsible? Okay. Investigate arms. Freshly branded. Saradominist symbol. Okay, so now a Saradominist has attacked one of these, or at least that's what they want us to believe. Pretty darn sure somebody's setting this up. Torso? Same single wound. Dirt and blood. Listen to the soul.
The figure, shadows, from nowhere, sent me, dropped me, free me!
I like your ears, lady. You actually kind of remind me of a blood elf from World of Warcraft. And, yeah, I always thought those things were hot. The females. The guys, they look kind of fruity. Okay. So we're good with that. Additional clue. Let's look at this bush, because I saw something there. No, don't use it. I do have a dragon hatchet. Yes. I'm very proud. It's worth a lot of money. A necklace. So we've got a ring and a necklace so far. Is there anything else? No, let's check my clue book real quick. Core clues. I think I have... Do I not have everything? Maybe not. Let's take a quick look around. Make sure that I've got everything I need. I think investigate bench? Okay, bench. Aha! I found a letter lying under the bench. That was actually very lucky. Why on earth would I have thought that was going to happen? Okay, well, there you go. Found all additional clues. Need to find more core clues. Okie doke. How about the fence? This looks important. Blue cloth. Blue robe. Maybe a wizard's robe? Saradominist wizard? That might be it. I found all the clues. Now I should look for a witness. Witness? Is there a witness up here? Ooh, hey, there you go. Oh, I forgot about the beacons. Should try doing that sometime. Alright. Let's ask Blaze Sharpeye about the murdered elf. I'm investigating a murder and was wondering if you could answer some questions.
A murder, you say? I don't really have time. I'm busy tending to the beacon, you see.
The unlit beacon? Yes, it looks very difficult. We all feel very sorry for you. Now answer my questions or I will slit your throat. Okay. I want to have his attention, so let's threaten him. This is much more important than your stupid beacon. Answer my questions or things will get ugly.
Alright. I didn't see much, though. What burning questions do you have?
Oh, yeah, I see what you did there. Burning. Fire-making beacon. Yeah, I see that. Okay, well, very clever. Okay. I need to know if you've seen anything out of the ordinary recently.
Seen? Not really. Unless you're referring to my glorious fire I had burning
Shut up.
earlier. Now
Don't care about that. I'm losing his attention. Let's persuade him this time. Please, any information you have could be vital to finding the killer.
My beacon is part of a warning network.
Nope, now I'm going to threaten you. Oh, I've had enough of this. If you don't start talking, I'll make a glorious fire out of you!
Whoa, okay. Right. Earlier, I heard a scream from down the hill. When I peeked out to have a look, I saw an elf lying there. It scared me half to death. I tried to get a look at the killer, but
Going slightly pale? Okay, now I'm going to persuade him and not threaten him. What happened? Any information could help me find the killer and stop them from coming back here.
Well, okay. I've never witnessed anything like it in my life.
You know, you actually, with that badge there, it kind of reminds me of casual Harry Potter clothes, but maybe that's just me. Okay.
When I looked over to the killer, they vanished. I've seen people teleport, but this was different.
It wasn't like a series of falling blocks forming a prism around him, was it? And he just disappeared from that? Because if so, that's ancient magics, and it's totally a Majorat.
Everything went dark as if the sun had disappeared.
Oh.
It was like they created a rift that sucked all light from the area.
Well, then I have no idea what that is. Okay.
I thought it would be too dangerous to go any further, so I hid up here behind my beacon.
That was probably a smart choice, probably. But, you know, there you go. Did you get a look at who the attacker was?
No, they were gone so fast I barely saw them.
Any descriptions at all? Okay, thanks for the help. This information will be really useful. Alright, let's go and talk to the old creepy guy again. The old, beaten up monk. Let him, tell me what to do. I figure I've got everything I need, right? Probably. Brother Samwell, that's your name. I remember now. I think I found all the clues. I've searched thoroughly.
Okay, let me take a look. The evidence you found seems to suggest the killing has something to do with Saradomin. How could somebody do this?
Clearly you guys don't remember much of the Third Age and the God Wars. Back when different followers of different gods had no problem killing each other in the streets. So, yeah, this is pretty new to you guys, I guess. But now that the gods are back, I think you can expect a lot more of it.
Could it be other monks? Wizards? There is no feud between Seren and Saradomin that I know of.
That actually is true, unless somebody's trying to create a feud.
All this mindless killing just doesn't make any sense to me.
That's just because you're unpracticed in the art. See, I love senseless killing. It makes perfect sense to me. It's all fitting together like a puzzle. That was too much. Okay. It happens all the time. Get over it.
I guess you're right. I can grieve when this is all over. Did
No,
you
not even
manage
then.
to find any witnesses?
I did. I spoke to the beacon tender who was nearby when the elf was killed. He was able to see from a nearby hilltop.
Really? What did he see? He must have had some useful information.
He said the killer vanished into thin air.
Vanished? Perhaps a teleport spell. How are we supposed to find them now?
I guess we're not. Goodbye. It was nice, you know, studying all this while we could, but game over, man. Obviously, we're not going to figure this out, so see you later. I'm not sure. Blaze said that when the killer vanished, all the light was sucked out of the area. What could that mean?
I haven't heard of anything like that before. It doesn't sound like a normal teleport spell.
It's obviously not normal, so,
We
you
seem
know.
to have found all the evidence but have no clear explanation. I'm no expert on magic and I know little of elves or wizards. I think it's time we sought help, adventurer.
Okay, yeah, help is good. Whom do you have in mind?
I have an old friend who also worships Saradomin. We were close when we were younger, but I became a monk and she a wizard.
Please tell me it's the red-haired hot chick.
Her name is Valina, and she
Oh, no.
specializes in crystal magic.
Crystal
We could go and
magic?
talk to her to see what she knows about the clues.
Okay. She specializes in crystal magic. Yeah. Bow, 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 wow. That's my, poor attempt at Breaking Bad, if you couldn't tell. Okay.
You can find her at the entrance to the Wizard's Tower, south of Draenor Village.
Oh, okay, that's easy. Let's go to Draenor Village! Hooray! Lodestones! They make the world go round. Woo! I think this guy might be going to the same place. If we see the guy with the funny hat, we'll know. VoIP. Yup. No one there? Okay, maybe not. Let's go to the Wizard's Tower! The mystery is afoot! Or no, the game is afoot. What did Sherlock Holmes say? I should remember that stuff. Speaking of Sherlock Holmes, you guys ever seen the Sherlock show from BBC? Oh my gosh, that's a good show. Love that show. Okay. I think they got like a 50th year anniversary Doctor Who thing going on as well, but whatever. I'm not begging into Doctor Who anymore. Ever since Matt Smith became the Doctor, it's just kind of gone downhill for me. Okay, Valina is who we're looking for, right? Lena. Oh, well, hello. That was convenient.
Welcome to the Wizard's Tower, adventurer.
You got a funny hairdo, lady, but okay. I was told by Brother Samwell that you might be able to help us.
Oh yes, my dear friend Samwell. It's been years since I saw him. How is he, anyway?
In shock and covered in blood at the moment, but besides that... Not so great, actually. A group of monks he was traveling with were attacked. He's okay, but we're trying to find the culprit.
Gosh. He isn't hurt, is he? I'll help in any way I can. I'm afraid I can't leave my post, though.
He's a little shaken, but he'll be fine. I just needed some information so I can track down the killer. Some of the victims were killed by similar stab wounds. Here, it might be easier if you look at my notes. Notes we've made.
Oh, my. What a mess. It seems you found some very strange clues. But I think I can help. I have a lot of experience in some of these fields.
You have a lot of experience in stabbing people? Is that what you're saying, or am I misinterpreting? And also, is there something symbolic about having an Earth, Law, and Mind rune? Something about that? The laws of Earth and nature are all in the mind. Yes, constructs of the mind. I don't know. Or is that a body rune? Actually, that's a body rune. Okay. The laws of Earth and body? I don't know. Whatever. You're not going to talk? Okay, well, that's fine. What would I like to hear about? Elves? Sure, okay, well, I guess this is sort of a recap in, RuneScape history, so let's, enjoy some lore, yeah? Okay, elves. Oh, you're not going to talk, are you? Okay. Well, where do I start? I'm sure you're...
Where do I start?
Oh, god damn it.
I'm sure you're aware that it is quite uncommon for an elf to venture so far from Tyrannon, but it's not unheard of.
Well, that's good at least, because it's happened.
I am particularly intrigued by the crystals you found. Being an expert on crystal magics, I have conducted much research on the subject. Firstly, crystals are extremely precious to the elves. For them to be discarded so carelessly is highly irregular.
Which is why I don't think it was the elves. Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
And that's ignoring the assumption that a skilled assassin would leave any clues at all.
Unless he wants you to see the clues and come to some conclusions. It makes sense,
Secondly,
people.
a crystal arrow would be entirely crystalline. I have yet to come across one that is crystal-tipped, as you've described.
True.
In summary, the clues you found are quite misleading. So I would advise caution, adventurer.
Hang on. Hey, Landmine. You're on YouTube. Okay, sorry, what? Clues misleading. Yes, okay, one of the three things. Saradominist wizards.
Some of these clues do appear to indicate the involvement of a Saradominist, potentially a wizard. As you
Okay.
can see, my position allows me to keep track of the comings and goings of many wizards. Anyone entering or leaving must check in with me. No
Okay.
one from this tower has left for a significant amount of time, but admittedly, I cannot account for all Saradominist wizards across Gillinor. Regardless, this kind of behavior is uncharacteristic for a follower of Saradomin. It seems an unlikely conclusion.
Well, unless he's a zealot, or, some sort of religious fanatic. That does happen on occasion, It happens, yeah. You get people who say, oh, we all love peace, and then once in a while you find a black sheep who does something stupid. That doesn't sound very convincing.
Given the clues, you are right to put my counter-argument under scrutiny. Let's look at this logically.
Oh, I like logic. Okay, logic me. Go for it.
Firstly, the weapon of choice. The elf was killed by an accurate stab wound. Wizards are trained in magic, not combat.
Well, speak for yourself. I'm kind of a wizard with 63 magic, but I have combat. Then again, I'm not really a member of the tower, but I think it kind of goes to show that it can happen. So, there you go.
Secondly, we all wear the same standard of robes. You described the blue fabric at the crime scene as rough linen,
But you wear silk, because you're
whereas
pompous.
our robes are woven from wool
Oh.
and imbued with defensive enchantments, which give the fabric a distinctive shine.
Okay, so that's... yeah.
If anything, it sounds like the killer was trying to impersonate a wizard.
I'm inclined to agree, so I won't fight you much on that. Ask about teleportation.
Ah, yes. This doesn't sound like regular teleportation. Normally the spell would emit light rather than absorb it. A possible explanation is that the killer opened a rift to escape to a darker realm or dimension. But that would require powerful magic which most wizards have yet to master. It doesn't seem to conform to the other evidence.
Unless it's Zamorak, or a demon, or maybe more likely a Majorat.
It all depends how reliable you believe this Blaze Sharp-Eye to be, really.
I would think he understands a lot about light, seeing as he works with fire a lot, so I'm going to say we're good on that. Everything we've discovered. Trapped souls.
This may surprise you, adventurer, but we have been receiving reports of similar happenings recently.
Gasp!
I must say, I've never encountered anything like this before. An ethereal spirit trapped in the physical world. How intriguing.
Intriguing.
Here at the tower, we research all manner of magic. I'm not aware of something like this ever being documented until now.
Well, what makes you think it's magic? You know, maybe it's a spiritual thing. You know, there's different kinds of power in the world. Hence why I have the prayer skill. That's not magic. Is it? Or maybe it is. Ooh.
I would say this is not a magical phenomenon and certainly not related to your killer.
Oh, I guarantee you it's related. I just don't think it's magically related.
What we're dealing with here is on a much larger scale. It would seem something quite drastic is happening.
Unless, of course, like the god of the dead isn't like doing his thing or something and spirits can't get away. Is there a god of the dead in this game? I don't remember. I can't remember for sure. I feel like there is in the Desert Pantheon, but this doesn't have anything to do with that so far, so if we see a Claren, we'll know, but I don't think it is. Okay, good! Yay! We found out some stuff. What do I do now? Do we go back to the Samwell? Yes, back to Samwell. Okay, well, while I traveled there, I think it's been about 15 minutes. No, it's been about 17, so I'll say that this is good enough to end the episode here. Thank you for joining me. The plot thickens. Next time, hopefully we'll get down to the bottom of some of this. This is actually proving to be a longer quest than usual, so it's interesting. Alright, well, join me next time, and we'll continue. Ooh, nice armor, dude.